For those of us who aren't experienced gardeners, um, where is the best place to start?
The best place to start for any gardener is to know what region you're in, because certain plants are more ideally suited for certain parts of the country. And so you want those plants that do best in your region, and those are the ones you want to buy. But how do you know what region that you're in? Well, you can go to your Master Gardener Extension Service, or you can go to an online source like gardenclub.homedepot.com would be a good one. And just figure that out with your zip code. It'll tell you where you live, and then you know what plants to buy. But before you even put a plant in the ground, you need to focus on the soil. So a newbie or an experienced gardener needs to have great soil. And the problem with new gardeners, they sometimes get bogged down in thinking that they got to figure that out, but they don't. They can go to a garden center and look for, if they want to do organic gardening, they can get organically derived soils, or Miracle-Gro has a lot of different soil products for an in-ground bed or a container. So then you've got the right plant, you've got the great soil, and then you can buy edibles, or you can buy color, or both. New gardeners, even experienced gardeners, sometimes struggle with color combinations, and I love the industry because like Vigoro's got this figured out too. They decided to go ahead and put those combinations into a pot for you, so you don't have to be the landscape designer anymore. They have complementary colors, and like this drop and bloom lime, you can put it as is into a pot or take it out and plant it. But now you've got color, you've got edibles, you've got great soil, and you know the plants that you need for your region, so you're off and running, whether you're a new gardener or an experienced gardener.
Wow. That's great. So what are the tools every green thumb should have?
Yes. Having the right tool for the job makes any job easier, and that is no less true for gardening. So one of the tools that I use every day, multiple times every day, is a garden knife or a soil knife. This one, Fiskars, the company, teamed up with Home Depot to modify an old classic. This is called the Hori Hori knife. It's been around for thousands of years. But what's nice about it, it's stainless steel, a very sharp, stiff blade. It won't rust. It's got a serrated edge on it, so when you're cutting open those bags of soil, or you need to measure the depth of your bulbs or your seeds, it's got pre-measurement lines on it. It's got a place where you can cut twine or wire on the edge, and it just feels really good in your hand. So for me, a good application would be when I'm planting something, I just hold it and pull back the soil, and you're going up to 6 or more inches on the blade, so that's plenty deep for almost any plant. And then you just pop the plant in the ground, pull the soil back a little bit, and then most of the work has been done by the knife, which makes it super easy, and that's the joy of having the right tool. It makes every job easier. But then you need to water the plants in, and I always look for that next great watering device, and this is a really cool one. This is the Cannon by Orbit, and it has 7 different applications on the end. But this lever right here can control the volume of water depending on whatever application you've picked here. But pull it back a little bit and you get a gentle flow, and you can pull it back a lot and have it really fill up, but you gotta water your plant in, or maybe you're filling up a bucket for something, then you can just pull that back and it's not gonna blast all out. That's the thing about a lot of these devices at the end of hoses, the water goes everywhere. And then the hose, you need to have a good hose that doesn't kink. You can help minimize the kinking by having a swivel like this device that you can buy for under $6. And if space is a challenge, you can get a hose that is flat and stores really easily too. So all of this 50-foot hose is in a small box. So basically there's a hose and a watering device for every application.
That's awesome. Finally, where can our readers at the Hype Magazine go for more information?
They can go to gardenclub.homedepot.com to learn about everything that I talked about and see other great products and find out their region. That's super important. And all of that's on one site. So that would be a good place, first stop to go.
I really appreciate it, Joe.
You're welcome.
Thank you for speaking with me today.
Absolutely.